Forget about your goals. They are making you fail. And this is why. Assalamu alaikum guys. Welcome back to the journey. If you're new here, my name is Abdul Salam, and this is where we learn English by learning something else. So every time that I read a book, if it's a self-improvement book, I try to imagine that the authors know me and he's talking directly to me. And if it is a fictional book, I try to imagine that I'm watching a movie. To be honest, that's technique validations that I got from a cousin, but that's a story for another video. So I was reading this book and it made me realize that every time that someone came to me and asked me to teach them English, the number one reason that I failed to do so was because I didn't explain to them the system that we are going to use, or I failed to convince them that this system will help them to achieve their goals. So after 1 week or so, unable to see any improvement, they quit. So I already told you guys that the number one thing that helped me the most was my consistency, but I also had a system. It may not be a perfect system, but it is a system that I followed through my learning. And the reason that I'm doing this video is because I agreed to teach 2 other people. This time I'm going to give them the systems that I used, or I will try to perfect it, not perfect it, but make it better. And I will apply it to the way that I'm going to teach them. So first, we need a plan. Because previously when I was trying to teach someone, I was always trying to do it like freestyle, to do it whenever I feel like teaching or whenever I'm free and they are free. We didn't have like a clear plan or a clear path that we both agreed that we are going to use. So first thing first, for our plan, we need to dedicate 4 days of the week for our learning, and each day we will have a session about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So what do we have exactly in English lessons? We have speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Of course, you can say vocabulary, grammar, and so on, but I believe that if we try to cover those 4 things, everything that we are talking, like grammar, vocabulary, will be kind of mixed up in each of those sections. Then I will help them to set up their environment for learning. Again, your behavior and your habits are more influenced by your environment than you think. After that, we will come up together in a number of times that they will have to watch an English video or listen to an English audio or something that they are going to listen to, and reading, maybe a book or an article or a magazine, whatever, reading something in English, and writing. And this activity is something they will have to do daily, even on the days that we are not supposed to have a learning. It will be separately to our learning together. Maybe they can use Duolingo as to help them and practice in that area, because it will give them notifications, it will be daily, and it can have all those 3 things inside the same app, and it's free. Everybody can download it. And then we are going to come up with an assessment plan, maybe once a month, and that will help them to see their progress. So let's summarize. First, we said we need a plan, and we are going to learn English 4 days a week, 45 minutes to 1 hour, and practice it every single day, like reading, listening, and writing. It will be maybe some minute, between 5 to 10 minutes a day for each category. And we need a monthly assessment. and we set up the environment for learning. So having a goal is great, but you need a system, because focusing only on your goals can make you miss the little success and the little improvements that you're having, and make you give up. So you need a goal, it's true, but you need also a system. I will let you guys Google the definition of goal and system, and add in it a definition of plan, because you need all the three. Also I believe like having a system will force you to have a plan. And yeah, Google all those things, or ask AI, ChatGPT also, I don't know, and see the definition of each one of them. And if you find it, please comment it below. Let the others know the difference between all those three. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like the video, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you guys to the next one.